And people are looking at the forecast and they have reason to smile when doing that.
Yeah, I got a good feeling about this game, Eric. I think U of L is in for a big upset. You know, they're taking on number 10 Notre Dame. I think the hype's going to be there, and there's going to be a lot of energy in that stadium. It's going to be chilly, though.
Well, the good news is sports betting is now legal, so you can take that wager to the bank.
Exactly, for sure here. Here's a look at that planner forecast. Maybe you're going to be heading to the game for the Cardinals, of course. We're going to be really enjoying a little bit of a cool blast of air here. I know a lot of us are looking forward to fall-like temperatures. If you're going to be going to the game, I'm going to promise you that the wind chill is going to be a little cooler than what the temperature is showing. So, again, tailgate weather is going to be arguably perfect. Low 60s, nothing but sun. Grab the flannel with you or the sweatshirt. We're going to be throughout the low 50s, and later on for that drive home, we are going to be in the upper 40s here locally in Louisville tomorrow night. We did pick up some rain, so again, on the back edge of the system that passed through the cold front, yes, it's responsible for the cool down through the weekend, but it also was responsible for rainfall yesterday. Here locally in Louisville, we picked up 31/100ths of an inch of the rainfall, and actually we need to see more and more rain. Keep in mind, though, we're still below normal this month with our moisture, only 31/100ths of an inch, basically cutting our deficit in half so far month to date with the rain. But right now, we're enjoying that sunshine. Pretty comfortable outside, low to mid 70s, and it's going to be a lot cooler, though, by the time the weekend rolls through here. Our feels like temperatures likely right around the low 70s as well as we speak. Here's how we're currently looking. 77 in Springfield. We're already watching the cooler air funneling into our northwestern Indiana communities, where our friends in Bedford and Paoli are in the mid to upper 60s. And in fact, we're going to be hanging on to some 60s. In fact, maybe you're going to be going to the high school game of the week here. St. X taking on Manual. We'll be throughout the upper 50s. Pretty chilly once the game ends later on this evening. Here's our localized futurecast for the remainder of your Friday. Temperatures will peak right through the 4 or 5 p.m. hour throughout the middle 70s in most spots. Notice in the northwest there's going to be a secondary deck of clouds through the late night hours tonight. No rainfall associated with that, but readings overnight past midnight will easily be dipping down into the middle 40s, and we're going to be waking up tomorrow to the upper 30s in rural portions of Kentucky as that cold air blasts us. Now, the deal is tomorrow there'll be quite a bit of sunshine, which will be nice to enjoy, but just make sure you are staying bundled up. It'll be a pretty cool one this weekend compared to what we've been enduring, of course. Earlier this week, kind of blasts of summer heat upon us, and now throughout the course of the weekend, in the afternoon at best, we'll be in the lower 60s. Arguably colder tomorrow night than tonight. A lot of us, by the time Sunday morning rolls around, are likely going to be waking up to the mid to upper 30s across much of central areas of Kentucky. And here in Louisville, will basically be throughout the low to middle 40s, but it's kind of a heads up that this weekend we're tracking 60s for high temperatures and 40s throughout the course of the morning. This might give you more of a suggestion that fall is officially here, and here's the countdown to a couple of holidays. Halloween less than a month away, obviously. Thanksgiving less than 50 days away. So the 80s and maybe even low 90s are going to be few and far between, to say the least. And we're going to see kind of a steady warm up late next week. That's actually a precursor as to a warm front's going to move through and warm us up a little bit before we do see some rainfall likely Thursday night into Friday. But all in all, Eric, fall, I'd say, is officially here, especially over the next few days.